I believe that this too shall pass. Right before my 18th birthday, I got the word patience tattooed on me. This wasn't because I have any, because I certainly don't. I did this because I need to learn to have more of it, because I truly believe that good things come to those who wait. I've never been the one to enjoy waiting, whether it was for someone to show up on time or for someone to come through with a promise that I had hoped for. I'm always the crankiest when I'm waiting. Given my attitude, I'm quite a punctual and blunt person, therefore I've never understood people who are late or indirect. As I've grown older, I've learned that life really is just a waiting game. What are we waiting for? Time is really just an abstract idea when you think about it. Without time, all we would do is exist. But would we still wait? Yes, we would. The thing we shouldn't strive for is to fast forward time, but to increase patience in ourselves to allow ourselves to wait. Everything truly does happen for a reason, and when we try to get ahead of ourselves is when we could lose things that could have been of value later on. My father, a store owner, was robbed at gunpoint twice by the same man within a month. By the time the second robbery came around, my dad was legally carrying a gun on his hip for protection. My dad despised this stranger and dreamt of killing him after the first robbery. During the second robbery, while the man was fleeing, my dad pulled the trigger on the robber while he had his back turned. The gun jammed and the robber got away. Instead of being injured by my father, the robber was involved in a high-speed police chase shortly after my dad called the cops. The robber crashed his own vehicle into a tree, causing life-changing back injuries. If my father tried to shoot the man again, my dad would have suffered from lifelong post-traumatic stress disorder even worse than he suffers from now. Instead, time and patience took its toll, and the robber did it to himself. No trigger needed. Patience truly is a virtue and a gift for anyone that can obtain it. Even in my darkest hours, I have learned to remind myself that this feeling will pass. This situation will pass. Patience is all one needs. Deep breaths, slow down, and let things take their own course. Do you remember what happened a year ago today? I believe that this too shall pass.